Okay, is this thing working? Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Okay. This is a fun start. It's already storming. Did I turn on Storm Plus or something? Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Oh, hello there. When will I make Orbit 2 for real? I already have videos on Orbit 2. Why do I need to make another? Unless you're talking about Orbit 2 in Minecraft. In which case, there are plans for that. It's just gonna take a while. Ideally, I'd like to have things ready, like, by the end of January or something at this point. But this is dragged out for quite a while. Okay, how bad is the simulation distance? Oh, there they are. Now I see them. What did I set the zoom to again? I cannot remember. Oh yeah, that's right. I also didn't set the reputation score for this. Let's see. Now if I set that score to 0, that wasn't the right faction. It's gotta be 3. Right? Hello? I exist. Or do I? You know, this is typical Isle pathfinding. This is very much in need of an update. Let me see here. Was it 0? There's no way it's 0. You know what? Let's just get the wand. What the heck is wrong with the faction? Okay, so it's aggressive to these factions. What faction am I on? Well, currently they don't patrol the island, which I kind of want to make them do, because otherwise they're not particularly good for anything. They just chase you if you're too close or something. Also, a couple of pigs have taken over the mercenary helicopter. And a couple of flies have taken over this one. The poor mercenaries. IL-11. That is a good question. I am honestly not sure how to answer that, because there's only so much I really know. Honestly, I think I can say for sure that the truth will get revamped, because they hint at it at the end of Orbit 2. There's currently a vote going on for animals existing on the Isle, which, honestly, I really don't want to see animals take over the Isle. Especially since we have enough lag already. Especially if you've ever played the Ohio events, or even the winter events, those can get pretty laggy with all the entities on the Isle. So they'd have to do some serious optimization, and I think it's just more bugs than it's worth. And if the Isle needs to feel more alive, well, they could consider adding maybe some insects or something. Those would have the best chance of surviving. Yeah, that's what the lore says currently, but that could very well change soon. Let me see the faction stuff here. Is that enough to get them to kill me? Let me see. Okay, that wasn't it. How about this? That wasn't it either. How about this? That wasn't it either. What the heck? What is the faction ID? I could just punch them, and they'll come after me, I'm sure. But you know. Would it be worth it? Obviously for the content. They're coming! It's a manhunt! Ow. I think I was about to try Survivalist, but then I discovered it wasn't exactly that great. At least as far as certain things were concerned. Yeah, I can parkour off these. Why can't I do that with Valkyrian Skies? Why can't I do this with Valkyrian Skies? We need this. We need this! Okay. Let's just say they could have made some better choices for content. I'd rather not get into too much detail. Hello there, Borg Pizza. How are you? Apparently these guys don't understand that I exist yet. Maybe I need to be in a faction or something. What is this? Let me see here. Oh, wait. Okay, so I am unfriendly to B Corp. But why aren't they attacking me? You know what? Well, I know for a fact that the... Why did I leave these helicopters here? When will these guys notice me? When will these guys notice me? Well, that's good to know. Well, if they won't notice me, they will notice Skeleton. You're supposed to shoot them, come on! It's not that hard. Yeah, now we've got some action going. Let's go! Okay, seriously. What is up with this? Looks like they had another skeleton shoot them. I don't know, I don't quite feel like eating this, or this. Oh yeah, that's right. I set them to be attacked by mobs. Meanwhile, they're all blowing up the campsite. Oh, come on, I'm not that desperate for food. Okay, where do I put this? Where do I put this? I am going to die soon. Where do I put this stuff? There. I can now rest in pieces. Oh gosh. This is awkward. This is awkward. Oh no. Snipers died. You will be avenged. Okay, that was it. Any more weapons? I could kind of use some right now. Oh. Well, I do have this. Have you noticed that the Timeless and Classic Zero guns are overpowered? Yeah, those creepers do be creeping up on me. I don't think these mercenaries are gonna make it through the night. Yeah, especially if they're gonna error like that. Hey there, Mr. Fire, how are you? Well, I guess we're allies for now, huh? Glory to Arstoska or something like that. Yeah, these guys move pretty quickly. Can't even outrun them with the parkour sprinting. Okay, seriously, I need some food. I'm not about to cannibalize a zombie, though. Do I enjoy killing people in public servers? It really depends on my mood, but generally no. That's it, Fly. Help me kill the zombie. Potato! I will fist fight this skeleton to the death. Or I could just use strategy. And get myself killed. What do I think about Ultra Kill? What's a cheap one-liner I could say to this? The skeleton is using the tall grass strat. He's a natural! Ooh. There we go. Okay, seriously. You guys need to stop that. Oh. 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 I have too much power now. I have way too much power in my hands now. You two thought you could kill me? My Minecraft audio is a little loud. Excuse me? I try so hard to keep things, reasonably volumized or something like that. Okay, could you help me kill these guys? Oh, that guy ran from a creeper. That was smart of him. You know, I think I could get these guys now, just saying. Let me see. Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Why did I do that? There are 2 maggots here. Wait, what? I have not listened to that disc yet. Now that's the guy that killed me. He's probably still got plenty of health on him. Show them the what? The gravestone? Where's that? Oh yeah, those are empty, aren't they? Let's see here. I just take aim like this, and... now I'm in trouble. Again. And I died in a hole. Oh my gosh, the spider is attacking the fly. Okay, that's actually a pretty neat part of the Alex's Mobs mod. Okay, this time. This time for sure. Hey, I got somebody. Well, I got him. And now, looky what I have at my disposal. This guy stands no chance. Eat lead. I am way too powerful now. Let's go. Okay. Now I should be able to survive. But the question is, how do I get off this island? Do I just build a boat or something? For treasure? Illusion never accepts defeat, right? Right. Who gave the menace so much power? Good question. Do you really want to know the answer to that? Also, I realize second chance is overpowered with parkour. Like, there's this leap mechanic where you sprint, and then it lets you leap by tapping the sneak key, or something like that. The second chance mod has this coyote timing feature, where if you walk off the edge, you can still jump. If you sprint, leap, and then second chance coyote time jump, or whatever you call it, then you actually get a mid-air leap. Yeah, I would probably say stream lag is the problem for Master Fire here. Oh. I'm all out of sprint. I need food. You know, it occurs to me I haven't even gotten wood yet. But you know, I can always get a fishing rod from here. Except I haven't actually placed items in this world yet. Oh, there's spiders in the roof, aren't there? Sure enough. Okay, let me see here. I better get basic necessities. I would say bare necessities, but there's no bear nearby right now. Hey there, buddies. How are you doing? Oh. Well, that's a recipe. A modded recipe, but a recipe. Well, I am on the testing server right now, so if you can load in, you'll get to join in. Get dirt? You're right. I need exactly 1 dirt. There. Now I can silence my audience. Yeah, something's going wrong with the mod loading. Do I eat spider eyes or something? I don't know, that still seems as bad as eating a maggot or rotten flesh. I cannot silence the viewers? Oh yeah? You think I can't silence my viewers? Let's see, where are the settings? You know, it's probably not worth it. You guys can talk. For now. I'm not sure I want to say that in chat, Nike Man. Heck, I'm not even sure I'd want to reply to that using the exact words. Except maybe Among Us. Among Us is fun. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right. I installed that mod. Let's see. This looks fun. I used to have the Epic Fight mod on here, but one of the folks I asked to help me test did not exactly like it all that much. Okay, this is not working so well. Let me get something with a little better reach. That ought to do it. Okay, all clear. Uh-oh, sky's getting dark. Where's a bedroll? That's not a bedroll! Wait. Surely. Bedroll! You know, I kind of want to sleep inside. You know what? Close enough. Wait. Master Fire joined the game. I can't sleep. What is this? Wait. Is he going to stay in the game? Is he still in the game? Yeah, I guess it was something you did. Oh. Thank you. You saved my life. My starving 2.5 hunger life. Oh. Did you crash again? That is really unfortunate. Okay, so that does work. Okay, you know, I probably could have used some of that string to make a fishing rod. Is there another spider in the area, perhaps? Is there another spider in the area? What am I doing with that back in my inventory? I did not want that there. Too broke to afford Minecraft? Sounds like a skill issue to me. Too bad jungle trees don't drop apples. I might need to set up a farm here or something. Ideally, I like another spider to appear. You know, I wonder... Is there another one? Sure sounds like it. Sure is. Ask and I shall receive, huh? Are you an ant in the world of Minecraft Isle? Because, like, when I see the map, it looks like you are an atom. Huh. Where are you looking at the Isle from? You can't walk? What about teleport? Does that work? You just walked! Okay, so it is working. Whew! So yeah, I remember telling you that we would build a brig or something. Right now I need to survive, so I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. That was a good idea, clearly. Me when I realize I could die from getting punched right now, and I have guns. Oh boy. You know, maybe I should cook some food or something. That wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? I only need 3 more stone, so why not? How long? What the heck? How long do pufferfish poison you for? Okay, maybe I need to... I need a mod so I can learn to cook with pufferfish or something. Okay, you know what? You might need that to survive. I don't have any spare ammo for any of these guns, so... good luck. Stone! Must get stone. Thankfully I can crawl in Minecraft. That's not true in vanilla, but I can crawl. Why does this guy want more dirt? Oh, you're right. I don't have 73 of it yet. There, that's better. How long will I be streaming? Well, I think I'll be here a couple hours. I do need to test some stuff, so... why not? Alright, I can finally get some cooked food. Can I even craft anything with maggots? No, I cannot. Look at this guy. He thinks he's funny just crawling around like that. Not enough dirt? 73, my favorite number, is not enough? Do I need 999? That is actually the maximum stack size I've set for this server. Huh. I got some leather boots. Did I just say leather boots? I guess I just took 2 L's, one of them being backwards. You know, it occurs to me, I had a surplus of sticks at one point. I should probably use that. You know what I need 73 million of? Subscribers. So you should press that subscribe button if you haven't already. That's how it works, right? You tell them to subscribe and they'll subscribe? Isn't that how that works? Chat, what do you guys think? Isn't this the best footage you've seen so far, by the way? Agent fishing on a modded server? That's too cringe? You know what? You're probably right. Maybe I should stop asking people to subscribe. Why do I even ask? I should demand it. That's right. You will subscribe, or the Gatling gun will, shoot you or something. $7.3K subscribers? Yeah, I'm actually pretty reasonably close, I could say. My stream has a very large delay. I think... I think you might... I think YouTube has not been kind to you, my poor friend. Okay, what is... Why do you bring me useless trades? Why do you bring me useless trades? You will give me good trades or else. Stop running. I am holding a gun to your face. How are you confused? This is a weapon of mass destruction in my hands, pointed at your head. You cannot run from me. You think being invisible will save you? Not today. Not you too. That's easily the best policy for wandering traders. We're not gonna have... Should have put a lantern on the floor here. I'm not even sure I can. And if I can, it's gonna look wrong. Yeah. I guess I could do this, but then... it just kind of looks wrong. Maybe not so bad in the corner, but it still kind of looks wrong. But you know what? I'm sure it brightens someone's day to see a light in a room, in a corner. Right? Oh. Hi, guys. It's time I use this for something. Is 73 the best number? I certainly like it. Zero out of 10? No 73 lanterns? This means war? Quick, I need to make peace with this guy. There, close enough. You might want to mine some stone, buddy. Let me help you out here. You really tried to shoot me. You really just shot me. Okay. I'm sure he regretted his decision. There we go. The dig has already begun. There you go. Easy stone. Right down here. Oh yeah, I think you might want one of these lanterns. Dynamic lighting and all that. Oh gosh, oh gosh! I am so sorry. Let me get some food. Actually, I am also going to, light this place up a little. No 73... What? Okay, this is just unreasonable. What is this? This is not chat tells me how to play Minecraft. How much power do you think you have? Okay, I could probably use some food now. And, not this kind. Also, why did you die? I don't have keep inventory on. And, I'm running out of room to... You know what, maybe I should do something about all this rotten flesh. There we go. All better. Don't try this at home, kids. $73 rotten flesh. Oh look, now I have 99. I guess I'm in trouble now. Where even is Mr. Fire hiding? Oh, there he is. What even is this again? There we go. 73 beds? Man, my community is way too demanding. Oh, boy. He likes being next to the light. Master Fire, they need 73 of you. How do I do that? Wait a minute. I know just the thing. Wait a minute, I don't have the resource pack for this! Aww. Why do I try to please the fans? It's too taxing. Oh wait. Master Fire, you probably need the resource pack, don't you? Okay, give me one moment. Let's see. Resource packs. SMP resource pack. Ah, here we go. 0 out of 73. What the heck are these ratings? Why are all these on the ground? I need these. I need to keep my subscribers somehow. They are way too fickle, and yet I need to please them. Jungle chest. Just like Terraria. Okay, I better keep this. And, that has no ammo. That has almost no ammo. I hate to be that guy, Onyxer, but, who are you again? Okay. You know what? You want to see the friendly mercenaries? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They probably don't have the texture for you. You're probably going to see something really weird and then post it in the... Oh gosh. Sorry! They are friendly, I promise. Totally. Oh. Never mind, they are not friendly. Why did I spawn them? Why did I even spawn these guys? They're not very friendly at all. Okay. That should be everything, right? Try it now. That swing pretty darn fast for a moment. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. I'm probably gonna give my viewers motion sickness or something. I can even backflip. How about that? Yippee! Back in my day, we did our front flips and back flips. Both ways. Oh no, you didn't crash again, did you? He seems okay, guys. Does he look okay? He's okay! He moved! Okay. Back to figuring out how to get off this stupid island. I've been trapped here for so long. Okay. An orbit run in 2024. That was some time ago. Wait a minute. You know what? This is fine. I can stay in creative mode a little longer. I don't need this wand, but I do need these. And this. Now then. There we go. We now have a floating object. Leaving this here won't be a mistake. Trust me. Yeah, that probably sounds about right. Oh my gosh, I got another pufferfish! What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it feels very odd. Why did I get a second? What is this? You're right, this isn't a broom run. Okay, that was the wrong place for that. I did it again. Okay. I guess that'll be a good length to start. You can't like this? You can't like one of my own streams that I work so hard to please my viewers on? And suffer extensively for? Now that's just sad. What do I do about this? I'm going through all the stages of grief now. You like the scream? You like the stream? Let's go. I'm out of breath because I choked on my words as my pronunciation is slipping. Oh my gosh, I have world edit. I'm a little too powerful if I keep world edit. You know, all this time I've been giving my friend nothing to do. How do you feel about going fishing? Yeah, I should maybe get some food. Thankfully, I've got a friend helping with that now. I'm not sure what that is, but good for you. I have no opinions on a city I have never visited. Or probably even heard of. They did some bad things, huh? I'm sure that's not good. Moral of the story, don't be bad. Make a fishing rod and get some food, huh? Well, I'm currently making some charcoal, so I'm sure that'll come in handy. You might need to do some client-side configuration and then restart Minecraft. That was a little too close for comfort. Okay, maybe I need a little more stone. Just maybe. Okay. That should get enough charcoal. This is not a steel sword, this is a stone sword. What's a frog spawn? The zombie? What's the difference? I got this, trust me. Well, I hit it. And now I'm out of shots. Frog spawns are spawns made by frog. That is a good summary. As a child, I yearned for the mines. So I went in and never came back. The end. There was coal right here. And here. I said you'll need to restart the... Okay. I'll walk you through it in a moment. Okay, so basically, I need to survive. I'll just send you some instructions in the chat. There should be... Where is the... There it is. Okay, I've sent you the instructions. Now that I'm done pausing, that zombie is dead. I told you to go to a single-player world, because apparently, I can't configure the client on a server. Let's see. Can I get up there? Not quite, but close. Okay, I'm in. Easy spider. Now I just get out. Not like that, preferably. Oh yeah, speaking of sword, there's stuff I can craft besides this great sword. I could craft this, or even this, and maybe even this, or even that. Possibly even that. But what I probably want is none of these. Because I need to get cooking. Having some food would be really nice right about now. And preferably not rotten flesh. Also, is it just me, or is it only possible to make a ship with creative? Like, you need a ship creator to turn a block into a ship. So how are you guys doing? I love checking other screens and then clutching a catch with a fishing rod. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm just fishing your underwater friends. Do I think greed is bad? Good question. I could probably say yes, but then think of all the things that I could get from saying it's not bad. Eureka can assemble ships. Is that in survival or just creative? Because I thought that was just creative. Okay, I really need to do my research then. Taking a break from fishing to have a strange drink. Every islander's dream. No? That is a lot of lanterns there, and not enough over there. I should probably do something about that. But I'm hungry. Every islander's dream is to escape the island? No, no, no. It's clearly to kill people. Because that's what they join public lobbies for. Am I right or am I right? You can't tell me I'm wrong. I see it all the time. Disgusting snack. I caught string by fishing. Do I consider myself smart? I have a question for you. Would a smart person say yes to that? Why is there things on the lake? Those are flying fish, and that's a skeleton. And that is a boat in progress. No to hide their smartness. Interesting thought. I think the sun's about to set. Why do I keep getting pufferfish? I don't need pufferfish. This island can't be that full of pufferfish. I mean, it is a tropical area, but I don't think... I would like to think pufferfish are not that common in tropical areas. Okay, did I really get another string from that? Huh. I'm sure that Enderman is having the time of his life right now. Or maybe, just maybe, it's the interloper. Where did he go? Okay, I'll just set that to cook. Hopefully not starve to death. You know, it's kind of sad that sprinting drains so much hunger. I wonder how many people are used to walking around to conserve their hunger meter. Do you guys prefer walking or sprinting? How much do you care about your hunger meter? He's back! Hopefully it's working now. You know, I'm very close to having enough salmon for this. And the game just doesn't give me enough. It just doesn't. Like, this is the third pufferfish I've gotten in a row. Well, not in a row, I guess, but it's the third pufferfish. What am I even supposed to do with this? Brew water-breathing potions? I don't even have a brewing stand. I guess that's an issue we're gonna have to sort out after the stream. Why am I getting... Oh my gosh. Why is that skeleton still there? Why is that skeleton still there? I'll have another batch of codfish before I get an 8th salmon. Thankfully, Stan does not appear yet. Only zombies, and spiders, and skeletons, and sometimes even creepers. Wouldn't it be funny if one appeared right behind me? Thankfully, this is not a, if I say a word, it spawns in a mob of that name. Sometimes even a player. Shadow. Where are you lurking? Oh, hello down there. Do you like fishing? Me too. He's back. I'm even getting a saddle before I'm getting an 8th salmon. What's next? An enchanted item? GTA 6 is gonna come out before I get an 8th salmon. What the heck? Well, at least I'm gonna have enough cod to last me until I get an 8th salmon. You fell from a high place? What do you do that for? These bedrolls don't even set your spawn! eat the pufferfishes that has protein? I'm sure it has protein. I'm just not sure it's the kind I want in my system. Well, speak of the pufferfish. At some point, I'm sure there's just gonna be a meme about me catching pufferfish. Oh. Get away. I don't feel like sharing my food with you. I'm not food, what are you doing? That's better. I found Nemo. Twice. Mr. Fire's having fun with that scythe. I just turned a zombie into a 8th salmon, let's go! Now I can cook salmon. You could probably use some of these. Over here, buddy. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can catch one more codfish before... Do I think Isle has a bad and toxic community? Roblox has good, bad, and ugly. Why is my congestion so bad right now? 7 pufferfish. I am rich with pufferfish. Wait, I can hold sneak properly on these things? Wow. Well, almost. Will you stop that? I am trying to build here. Okay. That's better. When are we making that brig? You want to start now? You know, I think calling this surviving in modded Minecraft was kind of clickbait or misleading. I'm sure you guys like creative mode anyway. Yeah, we may as well get started on that brig. Of course you have game mode perms. I gave you those perms. Now the question is, how big do we want this thing to be? be right. At some point, if I'm not careful, this thing is just going to launch out of the water. I'm pretty sure I've seen it happen before. Why do we have that many floaters? This is a terrible idea! We're gonna get launched! Yes, we're building a boat for treasure. Let me reconnect. It's not quite rendering right. What's a good reference image for a brig? You know what, I guess this could work. I'm just gonna move this away from the coast. Wait. Oh, that's what keeps launching it. Now it's bouncing. The bouncing platform of doom. This is how you build a boat, folks. We're riding a bouncing platform. I call it the flying fish. This needs some surf music to go with it. Or something. I don't think he's very happy with me right now. I kind of just left him in the water. I might want to back away before he pulls something out. He's got his tools! Yeah, it really does. Look at that. I think we're going to have to weigh that down with something. Let's see. Let me get on the boat real quick. Oh, that's right, I disabled the brush. What was it again? It was brush set, wasn't it? No, that wasn't it. What was it again? That was it. There we go. Now that doesn't look anywhere near as bouncy. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of sad Axiom requires you to pay in order to use their best services. Make a house on the boat. I mean, that's pretty much what a brig is going to be. That feels a little long. Well, aren't brigs a little long? You know what? I'm taking too long. And my taking too long is taking too long. Your taking too long is a Deltarune reference. That is right. Okay, what color are planks? You know, I haven't seen a bamboo brig before. But that would probably be too funny. You know what this build needs? Needs a bit of symmetry. You know, I have the Valkyrian Sky Sails mod, but it has one problem. I'm not sure how to stop the thing from sailing once it gets going. Well, it is moving. Very bouncily. What have I done? Okay, that ought to keep it stable for now. You know what? I'm just going to put it over here. Then I can do this. And we have all this space to work with. Maybe try moving the floaters up. You might have a point. Of course, I'm also thinking that the weight is going to pull the thing down. And then if I just move this down a little... I think the ship needs to be weighted down a little bit. Now, obviously, we want a rounded shape at the front. The sides could also probably be a bit more rounded. You can tell I've built stuff before. I'm making mistakes and learning from them all over again. Like a true builder should. You know, did you hear that they're making a new Mega Man game? I'm wondering if one of the bosses could be a Builder Man. Imagine. I wonder how many people would get the joke. I'm not sure Dave would find that very funny. Did my Distant Horizons cache just reset? Shadow, what have you been doing? You know what? I am going to make life easier for the both of us. Just complete this one side. And then flip the whole thing. You have never been able to chat on Roblox? That is typical Roblox. Always finding ways to mess up a perfectly good game. Well, that's assuming the moderation even worked. Does this even work? This probably did not work as intended. Why did I go to all this trouble? Just for it to not work. Yeah, Roblox is a multi-billion-dollar company. They could afford to make their stuff at least a little better, you know? And yet... Okay, that looks like the basic shape done. Let's add some logs here. Though I would like to end the... There we go. Dang it, that's too long. We're making a break, not Pinocchio. I don't know, maybe this is not high enough. But you know what? Heck with the height. I'm just gonna keep going. Now, how do I make this look right? I think I'll just finish the layer up here. Actually, why don't I just take the time... Yeah, honestly, I should do that. I'm gonna just... Wrong way! There we go. With that, I can just... What are my opinions on magnets? You know, I get called Agnet a lot, and I don't know who that guy is, but I'm sure he must be a pretty attractive guy. Oh my gosh, it's on maintenance. Wow. They're probably preparing for a big update or something. You know what, that seems pretty reasonable. They need to do a lot of fixes for that game. I was looking up why did it go that way! What? Okay, let's try this again. Much better. Thank you, Minecraft. What is my favorite Roblox game other than Isle? That is a good question. I have not given that much thought. I think I could do that for the front of the ship. And then it would have like a... Wait, what? What did you do? I got stuck in blocks! But you got me out, so I forgive you. I don't think we need to cover the whole top like that. What I think we should do is just extend this part out some. Let me see. Yeah, it's mostly going to be pretty flat all the way to the back. Yeah, it is bouncing. I should probably stabilize it. There we go. Problem solved. To the best extent we can. Okay. So far, so good. I guess for practicality's sake, if I had to pick a favorite Roblox game other than Isle, and if it had to be a game that did not belong to Treeby, I'm inclined to say Flood Escape 2. That one has been pretty solid since it came out. Okay. Now at this point, I'm going to move this thing back over there. I said back and I moved front. Oh yeah, I could probably put a rudder here. I could probably extend these stairs a little. It doesn't quite have to be... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to set some air here. I think we just keep working on the build and adjust that later as needed. And then I guess we could put some stairs here. Yeah, maybe not yet. I probably should extend the floor here a bit first. And then the stairs could use a railing. The dimensions look right. We could probably extend the back a little bit. But the dimensions do look right. Although the rudder should probably not be so big. Do I hate lag? Oh boy, do I ever. I could probably extend the back a little bit. Let's see how that looks. I think I prefer 3. Not 5. That looks better. What are my opinions on the president? Good question. I have a better question for you. How badly do you want my opinion? Be brutally honest. Well, I guess that's one thing I'm good at, huh? I'll just say beats alternatives. Under the current circumstances, it beat the alternatives. That is a good question, Onyx. I keep going invisible? Well, what if I was never visible at all? What if I was an illusion? And you know, you kind of became an illusion to me as well for a moment. Yeah, you know, you have a good point, Mr. Fire. World Edit would probably save me a lot of time. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could probably extend this a little more. You know, we have mods. We could do that glass a little better. Your thoughts? Let's see, what else is there? What is my favorite music? What is my favorite music? Well, I like video game music. I don't think we have create chairs. There is this debug chair. Let me see what this does. I can turn this thing from here? What the heck? Oh, is that what you were talking about? Nice. Which game OST? Also a good question. Also, I just realized these seats give us a full view of the ship. You know, all we have left to put together are the sails. You know what, Mr. Fire, I'll let you take care of that. I'm gonna put the masts together. It really depends on my mood, what kind of OST I'll listen to. I'm sure that's the same for you guys. I'm not going to use the sails quite yet. I'm going to use wool. You know, I could probably save myself a little time with a little world edit. You don't know how many games? Well, are you saying that as a compliment to the video game music, or as a compliment to the actual music bands? I'm gonna have to save this structure at some point so we can keep it. I think this sail is gonna end up being a little too close to the ground. Whereas the one above me is not gonna be low enough. There are some games that do make music bands look puny. Though I do have to say, there are some music bands out there that do really darn good music. I stack this up a few blocks? Now if I just add some sail frame here. I won't lie, I really like this wheel for a steering wheel. Does this bounce? It's not bouncing. It's perfect! Yes! Okay, except for the measurement of the sail here. Ah, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's a lot more sail than I realized. Anybody got sails for sale? Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, thank goodness stack exists. I don't know, that just feels a bit too tall. I don't think I've heard of Create Copycat. You know, I just realized that sail is going to be blocking the steering wheel. Oh well. The ship is bouncing again. I must stop it. There. That'll hold it. Okay, I am going to hope that this little trick works, because if it doesn't, then I might be in a little bit of a bind. Okay, that appears to have worked, sorta. I'm gonna add a little more sail here. A little more sail there. You came back to say one word. You sure said a whole bunch of words to get there. Are you sure that was one word? And then there's a few sails at the front. Thank you, Master Fire. That should help. Huh. Congratulations in the chat. I don't know what that is, but congratulations. Distant Horizons just refreshed for me again. You know, part of me is not quite sure I'm doing this quite right. But you know what? I'm going with it. Sometimes you just gotta have confidence that whatever stupid design you do for something, it'll all just work out. Okay, now if I just... do that. Let's see if this ship will work. Oh dang, that's actually a pretty nice window. Yeah, I think we could at some point. The boat is hardly moving. You know what? I am going to take a risk, and I'm destroying the Hellman there. And what do you know, this boat is moving. We've set sail. And this boat is going in circles. We're gonna become a shipwreck. This steering wheel does not steer. This steering wheel works too well. How many times do I think that emoji is used? Hardly ever. Maybe if I just turn slightly to the right. This is one heck of a brig. Did I manage to make it low enough that it'll go under the bridge? Imagine if actual boats were an aisle. Excuse me, there are at least 3 actual boats. Our sails barely don't hit that. Whew. Okay, that's good news. This boat doesn't go particularly fast, does it? You know what would be nice for this boat? Cannons. That you can sail freely without any boundaries. You know, that might be fun. But also, jet skis. Okay, I better not let go of the wheel quite yet. Okay, this time we're making a hard right. The wind may be against us, but I've faced stormy tides before. We're about to go landbound, aren't we? Not today! Captain Agent saves the day! Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of animals in the water. You know what this needs? You know what this mod pack needs? Moving water textures. Like those ocean tides you see in some of those clickbait videos. This boat could probably make me seasick if I'm not careful. You know what I wish we could do? Parkour, like, wall jump off of the Valkyrian Skies blocks. There's surely got to be an add-on somewhere for that. Do we have a chicken on board? You know, we could probably make this ship look a little better if... you gotta go? Alright, see ya. Thanks for coming. This ship is very bouncy. I should probably fix that. I'm hoping this fixes that. I think we just suffocated a pig. Deserved, not gonna lie. You know what? How about this? Did I sink the boat? I think there's a leak in the boat. There we go. One problem solved. We can't stop the boat? Well, isn't that a shame? That stops it, doesn't it? Okay, you know what? I'm just putting that there. At least until we can weigh anchor. I never have tested just how deadly the guns are. So now I kind of want to test that. Pick up the weapon. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to set a spawn. Like, how much does that do? Like, I imagine it only takes a few shots to kill a player. Okay, that looks really interesting on your screen. Is this it for me? Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and heal up real quick. Actually, you know, it occurs to me. I could have just done that. Okay, so the damage on the weapon is pretty accurate. How much did that do? Like, I assume that was a bit more than... Yeah, that's what I thought. And then headshot damage is increased. Okay, that did like 3.5. You know what? for the head. I can take it. Okay, that's a pretty hefty hit. Thank goodness I've got a hard head for this. And I assume that had no damage cooldown. That gun has no texture? Huh. Well, I was hoping the gun packs would render. Oh well. Okay, let me use something that renders right for you. Yeah, I'm sure this will render right. This is the end. You know, it occurs to me I probably could have done game rule, keep inventory true. That probably would have been nice. I feel like it'll be pretty difficult to create the bullets, at least early on. Because, like, on the island itself, since items will spawn and you'll be in adventure mode, you won't exactly have much access to stuff until you go to the mainland. Which, then you'll get survival. We have a pet chicken in here. Oh no, it's dead. You killed it, it's dead. Delicious. Very tasty, thank you. I'm sure what's left of our audience is probably disappointed in me. But you know what? That's fine. Okay. I think I've had enough of that. What I think we should do is meet the snake. Ah yes, the snake from the underground. That I totally couldn't put underground because I'm too lazy to build an actual cave for it. You may have had it easy, but the future snake will not be so forgiving. Are you even survival? You are in creative, you cheater. Very funny. That said, can't wait to do this with the rest of the folks I've got in the testing channel for this. I think I'll be adding more mods to this soon. Hopefully it all goes well. At any rate, I think that's enough for me. If you guys have any more questions, I'll answer them in the comments. And, Snakey is back. He's probably not going to stay for very long. In fact, if I recall correctly, there's certain kinds of blocks he can break. And I'm not sure we like that very much. I'm just gonna do a little creative mode cheating. Don't mind me. And I think with that, we're done. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps my work, and excuse me, it supports the channel, and you can be notified of new content like I typically do, challenge runs and stuff. I'll even be showcasing more of the Isle in Minecraft. I think that about wraps things up for the outro. I'm just gonna say, if you have any more questions, you're welcome to ask in the comments. I'll try my best to answer. And this guy, well, I think it's the end of the line for him. Why did I give survival to both of us? So that I could take... He changed his game mode. Quick, I need to get out of here. Leave a like and subscribe, folks. I gotta get out of here. He's gonna shoot me. The ship is moving. We're land-bound. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. Oh, well. Can't quite keep the intensity.